So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hey, do remember? Hey, y'all, please remember to hit the like button. Yes, I know y'all coming sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support. The like button is free, heard? Alright, Majinka people, so I was watching TVJ midday news. However, they only gave me a snippet of the situation, so I want to get the full context as to why the Speaker of the House, the First Lady of Anjouan as well. I don't know if I first. You know what? Let me just say, Juliet Holness, Mrs. Juliet Holness. Yeah. She said she made an address to Fitz Jackson that I thought initially when I saw it I was like, why is she so aggressive? But I want to find out why she was. So let us look at the context of it, because context matters, right? So let's listen.
More as it relates to.
But remember, I also said that what was reported to me is that there will be minor renovations at 15 post offices. I don't have that list, but in addition to the major renovation, there'll be minor renovations
I hear you, Madam Minister. But again, when we come here, we are not provided with global vague descriptions like those. Because there's a program of activities to be done. There are specific locations across the country, and if there's any planning whatsoever, the department can say, from its inventory of facilities, these are what we are planning to do. So even if it is not provided here, we can go back to our constituents to tell them what is to come, if there is a plan to deal with it. There is nothing from what you have indicated. That sounds like
so I've been told that there is work that is scheduled for Greater Portmore and the Constant Spring, and that will be supported by the NIDS program, because you know the NIDS is using our post offices for the distribution of the national ID, and in many cases they do significant renovation work in order to accommodate that. And
Next. Oh, this just got worse than I thought. Lord, NIDS program.
Again, I was just being told that the Greater Portmore and Constant Spring offices will be supported by the NIDS.
Madam Chair, with all due respect, that response is begging of a response. Because to tell me that something is going to be done at Greater Portmore and can't tell me what is going to be done, something is going to be done at Constant Spring. What that something is, nobody have a clue, but yet that something is being planned. What specifically is being planned? To come here and tell us that is regrettable.
So, member, additional information suggests that there will be renovation of the counters, there will be painting done, there will be ACs installed, right, to improve the whole aesthetics of these post offices.
Madam Chair, through you, I'm going to ask the Minister if by the Minister of Finance is not going to be here for the rest of the day, and given that there are specific plans, as is indicated just now, that before this committee rise, a list of the scope of work to be provided, and those two post offices mentioned be provided to us before we rise.
Respectfully, member, that has never been done to any minister who sits in front of the committee. Never have been done. That is inappropriate. No, it is. It is inappropriate. It has never been done. The minister, yes, has to be able to give you responses that take you down to an element of detail. However, the scope of work for jobs normally would never come to this parliament for presentation in any committee. And if you would like to have that information,
we about to move the furniture around here if you touch my leg. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. Don't Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this couch? Trying to, but I seen him before. Diddy, get the hell out of the studio.
Just now, that before this committee rise, a list of the scope of work to be provided, and those two post offices mentioned be provided to us before we rise.
Respectfully, a member, that has never been done to any minister who sits in front of the committee. Never have been done. That is inappropriate. No, it is. It is inappropriate. It has never been done. The minister, yes, has to be able to give you responses that take you down to an element of detail. However, the scope of work for jobs normally would never come to this parliament for presentation in any committee. And if you would like to have that information, respectfully, member, minister, it needs to be requested from the ministry directly, not necessarily from the Minister of Finance, even though the Minister of Finance speaks globally on all budget matters. That level of nitty-gritty is unfair and unreasonable to come here and do that to the minister.
Ms. Madam Speaker,
I have spoken.
No, and I can't respond.
Level of nitty-gritty, it's unfair and unreasonable to come here and do that to the minister.
Ms. Madam Speaker,
I have spoken.
People, wanna see the dictatorship, wanna see the arrogance, wanna see what the people are talk about with Andrew Holness and his wife. They are too much of the same. You know, I'm going to look at their horoscope. I don't want anybody that is ruling that in that time. I have to really think about them, you know, because I know that, you know, every horoscope you have bad and good in them. Ardeen, how you doing? No, Joy, talk truth, no, man. Talk the truth. Direct. What is good? Look at her face. I'm gonna screenshot this. Look at her face. Look at her face. I have spoken.
No, and I can't respond to you, Madam Chair. I wish to respond to you.
You can go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead, member.
I disagree with you that.
Look at her face. Look at her face. No, sir, this serious. Look at this.
Necessarily from the Minister of Finance, even though the Minister of Finance speaks globally on all budget matters. That level of nitty-gritty, it's unfair and unreasonable to come here and do that to the minister.
People will share the live and tell the people themselves to come over here, sir. God, this one is serious.
Madam Speaker,
I have spoken.
No,
Watch out!
and I can't respond to you, Madam.
And look what you put up her hand in her ear. Like a badness. I have spoken.
Madam Chair, I wish to respond to you.
You can go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead, member.
I disagree.
I look on her face. She vexed. The man insists he want to respond. She want the man to cower down and yield and bow down. Hey, Jamaica, I'm telling you something. If you don't ever vote in this a blouse and skirt government your back, me I telling you, me not ask Christ, because Christ don't show we vibes already. As slavery, we are going in. Because them are people, me always hear talking on TV say, Andrew Holness and this lady, Juliet Holness, who are like say, Jamaica belong to them, and for them property, and them are ruled with an iron fist. Bully pitbull type of vibes. Eh? Me say, me can't, me stress out.
To come here and do that to the minister.
Madam Speaker,
And you know what's funny? This is the same individual that she bullied in Parliament. The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy.
What can go so?
The hypocrisy.
What can go so?
Mighty
What
God.
can go so?
No, sir.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them.
And I have spoken.
no, and I can't respond to you, Madam Chair. I wish to respond to
You
you.
can go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead, member.
I disagree with you that this has never happened. I'm not asking the minister. No, if you allow me, if you allow me, Madam Chair.
Minister, what you would be required to do in respect of this head is to provide
Didn't she just say that the man can go ahead? Why she interrupt him after 2 words? You see, this is why women and ladies, hey, take this for what you want to take it. This is why women are not in certain positions of leadership in certain countries. This is emotions, you know. This is emotions. Too emotional. You just tell them, and granted, some men do it too. But we see this too much. Because women lead more with them emotions, you know. This is overkill.
Details as to the list of post offices or postal agencies and what is the budget for repairs or renovation, and that would be sufficient information for this session. If the member would like to know how much is to be spent on painting the AC and how much is going to be spent on cleaning the tiles, the member would need to get that information outside of this committee session.
If may I respond to you, Madam Chair?
Next
then
member.
Shut off him on mic.
Next member.
Whoa!
Madam Chair,
Whoa!
Next member.
Whoa!
You made a comment.
No wonder TVJ cut off this. People who share live. Bangarang in a parliament. No wonder them do it to the PMP every time. The media must the PMP. Them use them unconstitutional style pan we in Jamaica. This is the breach of conflict of interest where his wife is the speaker of the house and being this arrogant. Them turn off the man mic. I can't believe.
I wish to respond.
Next member.
Watch out!
Member Jackson, this is not the space.
I merely asked to respond for a statement you made. Even that courtesy should be extended.
I extended the courtesy already.
Extended with courtesy. The man don't even say 2 words. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another reason why we have to vote out to liberate them. Freedom of speech is dying in Jamaica. Even in a forum like this, they want to dictate the narrative. This is unreal.
And you went into, you don't agree, and you're allowed not.
You never allow the man to complete for true. And me cut it off now just like how you cut him off. Because that nonsense we just see to the eye a while ago.
To agree. Next member.
So you're not going to allow me to ask my question of
Next
you, the chair?
member.
Are you not going to allow me to ask my question of you, the chair?
Watch out! Watch out! Me backside, me go screenshot this too. Watch a badness them a deal with, you know? A badness them a deal with. People, this is a reason why we have to vote them out. This cannot work in a Jamaica. This is not democracy. This is not democracy.
Sure. I'm not sure what your intention is here, Member Jackson.
You can't talk about intention. The man want to speak. What do you mean him intention? Now you create narrative. Me tell you, you know. Me tell you, you know. You see? You see? This is the, you see how woman stay though? Some woman, the classic victim now. Now, she is now a victim. She's being attacked. When they did not allow the man the respect to speak and ask. The man said 2 words and she cut him off. And I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to go back to it.
Son, you know? No, he doesn't.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Member Jackson, if you have a question, you can ask your question. My point remains, as it relates to the level of details you're asking for, that's not appropriate, and that is the decision.
You can't say that, and the man can't say anything you want to say after that. Allow the man to speak. Brother, what kind of thing, how kind of disrespecting them are going in a parliament?
I wish to just say something to you.
Go ahead, member.
Unbelievable.
The point, Madam Speaker. I was not asking the minister to present that to me today. I'm simply saying, if you will allow me, Madam Speaker. Because every time I open mouth, you want to stop me. All I was asking, she got the information, she wouldn't have it. I didn't expect the minister to have it. It comes from the relevant department. And I was simply making the request for her to have from the department to provide it. I couldn't expect a minister to come here to give me detail on something that I asked for here. That has never happened before. And that is not what I was requesting of the minister. It is because the minister is representing the department. I am channeling my request through her.
Thank you very much, member. Thank you very much.
So, she not gonna apologize to him, man. She not gonna apologize for jump the gun and jump through the window, misunderstand what the man has said, then disrespect the man by cutting off the man and didn't give the man the opportunity. She just wasted 8 minutes or 10 minutes because she's been a dictator.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them.
Whoa.
Take out the murderer them.
Whoa.
Take out the gang leader them.
Whoa.
Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Or renovation, and that would be sufficient information for this session.
Whoa.
If the member would like to know how much is to be spent on painting the AC and how much is going to be spent on cleaning the tiles, the member would need to get that information outside of this committee session.
If may I respond to you, Madam Chair?
Next member.
The man they cut out the man. My God. No, sir. People would have. This is why TVJ did not play the entire clip. Yeah, man. This is why we need the flaggers them.
Has to be able to give you responses that take you down to an element of detail. However, the scope of work for jobs normally would never come to this parliament for presentation in any committee. And if you would like to have that information, respectfully, Minister, it needs to be requested from the ministry directly, not necessarily from the Minister of Finance, even though the Minister of Finance speaks globally on all budget matters. That level of nitty-gritty is unfair and unreasonable to come here and do that to the Minister.
Madam Chair.
You notice how the man quiet and the man respectfully listen. It shows character. And as soon as the man said, Madam Chair, watch out.
I have spoken.
No.
I have spoken. I have spoken. The arrogance.
I wish to respond to you.
You can go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead, member.
I disagree with you that this has never happened. I'm not asking the minister. No, if you allow me.
Minister.
The man said, I disagree with you that let me play back because the man didn't get the talk.
Fair and unreasonable to come here and do that.
Sure. I wish to respond to you.
You can go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead, member.
I disagree with you that this has never happened. I'm not asking the minister. No.
You notice? All the man says that him disagree with her that has never happened. I disagree with you that has never happened. The man got 3 seconds out and she cut him off. Abuse of power. Dictatorship. That is what we're witnessing here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a crying shame. Guys, remember that the donation link is pinned at the top of the comment section. The Cash App, DH7220, initials PC. PayPal, Bolo 876J, and of course, you see the email for the Zelle if you want to donate to the platform. Wow.
No, if you allow me, Madam Chair.
Minister, what you would be required to do in respect of this head is to provide details as to the list of post offices or post.
You see, because she's arrogant, ignorant, pompous, a dictator, she could not listen because she's biased. She's biased one towards the PMP because she's the wife of Andrew Holness. And them a deal with him wicked when it comes to the facts. We're coming out about him and him government. So every chance she get, she disrespect Mark Bolin and any member of the PMP. She had a disrespect our own people. Them. The level of arrogance is appalling. If she had waited on the man and gave him 30 seconds to explain himself, we would not have wasted 10 freaking minutes going back and forth. And I bet you she didn't apologize. Let me go forward. I bet you any money she didn't apologize to him. She just moved on. What me tell you say?
And the answer was partially provided.
What me tell you say? Listen.
Don't have it. It comes from the relevant department. And I was simply making the request for her to have from the department to provide it. I couldn't expect a minister to come here to give me detail on something that I asked for here. That has never happened before. And that is not what I was requesting of the minister. It is because the minister is representing the department. I am channeling my request through her.
Thank you very much, member. Thank you very much. Thanks for that clarity. Member Hilton.
Madam Chair.
Thanks for that clarity. And I apologize to the man for your disrespect. Eh? Yo, me say, me couldn't do in politics now. Me couldn't sit down in front of them people here. I mean now hold my blurt now mouth. I tell you that. Any form of disrespect it I get challenging me then. I don't business of who you be. You could have been Prime Minister wife look more. You have to apologize now. Right? What kind of foolishness that? Big old international space. And you conduct yourself in such a nasty and vulgar way. We can't get nasty and vulgar to you know. I want to them up. Yo. Me say. Let me move on here, man. Because I now make this take up more show, you know. People, you don't see what go on. You don't see what go on. Juliet Holness strikes again. Juliet Holness strikes again. The Speaker of the House strikes again, ladies and gentlemen. No, sir. I will play this soundbite for end this reaction here.
The message not deliver. You know what me deliver it? You know much black I listen, you know much of them black on? Half a million make them can put on them pot. If I one preacher make Jamaican dog a Kenyan food, I'm asked you what. Led by Andre. But when I say Portland, me never call no name. But sure me can, me no call no fool. But me I tell some people, this year 2025, the plumb line has been drawn. Who not dead and lose sleep. God want back Jamaica. One way or another. Jamaica belong to God. Lift your God bless in another church. If you're not listening, you're a hypocrite if you don't love me right now. You're not supposed to there. Lift your hand and say, Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with your mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our life through countless powers. Let your God bless honor your hypocrite. Before God and all mankind, we pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, wisdom and courage of my the strength and vigor of my back in the service of my fellow. We're on there. Y'all can't go up. I promise to stand up for justice. Come like, don't forget, you're a hypocrite, you forget the pledge. And that's not loyal no more. We don't remember the pledge. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood and peace, to work diligently, to think creative, and give generous, so that Jamaica may. Under what? Under who? Under who? Under who? Jamaica under God. Jamaica under God. Jamaica under God. Jamaica under will increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity. We will play our part in advancing the welfare of the whole human. I am giving you a warning.
Not my word. Word of the prophet. You hear what the man say go on? Yeah, man, them have to come out of parliament, man. This year, 2025. You don't believe? A God I do that, I think a man I do that. You remember good.